first, I think you have to convince people that this threat is not just a regional threat way off in a way off land. This is a threat to us. This is a threat to our security interests. This is a threat to the American people. It's a threat to Israel, an ally that most Americans, a great majority of Americans, are concerned about. So you got to lay out why it's a danger. Secondly, you can't follow polls as President of the United States. Commanders-in-chief, presidents have to lead. They have to lead to persuade. This president has had a year where he says we don't have a strategy to deal with ISIS. It's one of vacillation. It's one of grandiose words with little to back it up. It's one where the military and the intelligence capabilities of this country have been gutted. It's one that believes that American leadership is not a force for good in the world. And that is out of the mainstream of American thinking. We need to restore the bipartisan consensus that American leadership is essential to create a more peaceful world. In the post-World War II era, that is what has kept the world from falling apart, and American leadership continues to be indispensable in that regard. He's running out the clock. He's dialing it in. He wants his legacy to be, I did a deal with Iran, I left Afghanistan, I left Iraq, and we have an embassy in Cuba. Wow. Well, the net result of that is he's leaving a world with more insecurity than when he got there, a world with greater dangers than when he got there. And the next president's going to have to contend with it. We can handle this. This is not the hardest thing American foreign policy. It's not the hardest thing at all. We can do this, but it's going to require resolve. It's going to require a commitment to our allies. It's going to require rebuilding our military.